remember now, when you and I got here, everything you see was already here, right? So we know for a fact that Psalms 24 is true. Earth is the Lord. It does not belong to you, nor me. See, so when the problem arises, it's not that you made the problem. It is because God has made the problem. Deuteronomy, the way he said he lifted his hand to heaven and said, I live forever. But the Purpose Church, they're saying that Jesus, Yeshua is the Most High, and he died. How can you make a claim that you live forever and then you die? His dominion is no beginning and no end. No, Isaiah never said a damn thing about Jesus. There was no prophecy ever prophesied about Jesus coming anytime. We're talking about Solomon. Jesus never had a kingdom up on his shoulder. King David and Solomon did. I mean, these are little things. Y'all just think about it. Greeting our Hebrews like brothers and sisters. This is the high priest, L.D. Smith, the watchman on the wall. Family, as always, grab that King James. But first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to the whole family. My family, Israel. Oh, family, we excited. We got a fine teacher. As always, I tell you, the Most High, he is good to we, his people. Now, family, I think I named this one right here. The Most High is the God of madness and blindness. And family, I'm telling you.
Warn them from me.
The Most High, boy, can have you blind, and you won't know your behind from a hole in the ground.
Wake up.
Now, I'm going to show you, it's right in the pages. See, when you see a person saying all kind of foolishness and saying all kind of crazy ass shit, it's because the Most High have made them mad, and he have blinded them. Now, let us go into the word. Now, I'm going to show you right in the word now. Think about the reading. Listen to the words that are coming out of your mouth. And I know that the Most High will give you a clear understanding. Now, family, let us exalt our God together, okay? Listen to the word. Now, we're in Deuteronomy chapter 28. Let's look at verse 28 now. Now, look what he says here. We can read 27 and 28. He says, the Lord will smite thee with the botch of Egypt and with all the emeralds, and with the scabs and with the itch, whereof thou canst not be healed. The Lord shall smite thee, meaning you, with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. See that? So when you see a person acting a fool, saying all kind of foolish things, it's because the Most High, he have sent that spirit out to him. Now I'm gonna show you now. Let's go forward, but see, because family, there's a lot of people out here just saying all kinds of stuff. I mean, just saying anything, and people just gravitate to it, and then, oh yeah, that's right. And family, I'm telling you, it couldn't be further from the truth. And see, there is not a partial truth. It's either the truth or it's not. Now let us keep on going, and now I'm gonna show you now. It's right in the pages. I like to always go back. Let's go back to Exodus. Let's go back to Exodus. Now watch it right now. Exodus chapter 14. Now let's go there. We're going to Exodus chapter 14. Now I'm gonna show you. Exodus chapter 14. Let's look at verses 20, 24 and 25. Exodus chapter 14 verses 24 and 25. It says, and it came to pass that in the morning which the Lord looked upon the host of the Egyptians through the pillar of the fire and of the cloud, and troubled the host of the Egyptians. He did what? Let's keep on reading. Now look what he says. And took off their chariot wheels, that they drove them heavily, so that the Egyptians said, let us flee from the face of Israel, for the Lord fighteth for them against the Egyptians. All right, now let's keep on going. Do I need to go 26? No, we're not going to do 26. Now let's stay in Exodus. Let's go to Exodus chapter 23. Now see, I hope you guys understood that, because anybody would, in a sense, would have turned back. But you see, They didn't. But let's keep on going. I mean, you got to think about what is being said. You got to draw a picture in your mind, and you'll see how this thing has been orchestrated. Now, let's look here at Exodus chapter 23, I did say. 23, let's look at 26. Let's look at 26 and 27. It says, there shall nothing cast their young, nor be barren in thy land. The number of thy days will fulfill. I will send my...
Warn them from me.
My what?
Wake up.
Are y'all seeing that? I see it. I will send mine, fear before thee, and will destroy all the people to whom thou shalt come, and I will make all thy enemies turn their backs unto thee. Y'all see that? Now you tell me now, how does fear come? Fear comes up here. See, you can see something with these all day long, but if you don't see it up here, it ain't gonna bother you. But the moment when you see it up here, that's when fear sets in. That's when fear sets in. You can see someone doing something all day long, and it never bothers you. But the second that you let it enter into here, that's when the problem begins. But all before, you see it doesn't even bother you. That's why he told Joshua, do not be dismayed. Huh? Why? Don't be concerned about what you see. Don't worry about that. And see, that is most people's problem. They're allowed to leave here and go there. And they begin to see it play out in here, and then fear is all over you. And see, that's what the Most High did. He sent his fear, and they saw it in their hearts up here. Somebody know what I'm talking about. But let's keep on going. 2 Kings chapter 6, let's look at verses 17, and we can just go on down. It says, and Elijah prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And the Lord opened his eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elijah. Now, think about this. The first instinct was he saw what? With these. Right? Yes, he saw with these. It's right in the pages. I ain't making up anything.
Warn them from me.
And he began to let it play out in here. And he began to be fearful. And then Elijah prayed to the Most High and told the Most High to open up this right here. Open up his eyes up here. Open up this eye. Where he can see. Where he can really see what's really going on. I mean, it's right in the pages. Can't you guys see that? I do. I mean, I see it clear as day. You cannot let what you see play out in your mind. You got to let what God has said play out in your mind. In other words, when you see something, you see it and you say, well, I'm going to see what God is going to do about this. Leave it as that. Because remember now, when you and I got here, everything you see was already here, right? So we know for a fact that Psalms 24 is true. It's true. The earth is the Lord. It does not belong to you, nor me. See, so when the problem arises, it's not that you made the problem. It is because God has made the problem. Huh? I remember one time I was speeding coming back from Florida, and I was leading the pack. I was, and the sheriff was up there on the overpass, and before I got to him, I could see the lights on. I said, "Damn, boy, he got me just like that." Family, I'm for real. I'm talking to you like we, right here in the same community. I ain't sweetening it up. I'm talking to you like we talk. Okay. Now, the individual that was with me, he said, you need to stop. You need to stop. I said, I'm not stopping. I slowed down. I said, I'm not stopping. I'm going to see what God is going to do. And you know what happened? I didn't get no ticket. Somebody else got a ticket. And I was leading the pack. Yes, I was leading the pack. But see, when you let that play out in your mind that, they won't give me a ticket. No, you say, I'm going to see what God is going to do. Wait on God. Wait on God, and then see what he's going to do. And even if you get a ticket, you may not have to pay it, but you still got to wait on God. Wait on him and see won't he prove himself to you. But anyway, let's look at this right here, and then we're going to go ahead and break off. Now y'all know, y'all finished the story there, and let's look at Daniel. Let's go to Daniel chapter 4. Daniel chapter 4, verse 31. Now watch this. It says, while the words was in the king's mouth, there fell a voice from heaven saying, O King Nebuchadnezzar, to thee it is spoken, the kingdom is departed from thee, and they shall drive thee from man, and thou shalt dwell. And it goes on, talks about the beast and whatnot. And let's go down here to verse 34. And it says, now, at the end of the days, I Nebuchadnezzar lift up my eyes unto heaven, and my understanding returned. Y'all see that? See, when a person does not know the Most High's word, and they out there just talking and talking, they don't have any understanding, because he have not given them that. He has not. Even though they think that what they're saying is to be true. See, because if you look at Solomon, the Most High gave Solomon an understanding heart. He was the wisest man ever to walk down here. He gave him that. Oh, but I can read. I went to school. I can read fluent. And what else? What else? Oh, but it says this and it says that. No, it doesn't. That's what you see with your eyes, what's on these pages. But when you go to Deuteronomy, it said the secret, I think it's Deuteronomy chapter 32, it said the secret thing belongeth unto the Lord. So that means that this is the secret. It's a secret.
Wake up.
You just can't pick it up and say, oh, well, that's what it's saying because you feel that you can read. Baby, you're wrong. You are wrong. He has to make his ways known unto you, just like he did Uncle Moses.
Warn them from me.
Moses didn't know. He had to make him know. But let's go ahead and finish this right here. He says, my understanding return unto me. I bless the Most High, and I praise and honor him that liveth forever. I read that to you too, open Deuteronomy, where he said he lift his hand to heaven and said, I live forever. But the purple shirts, they're saying that Jesus, Yeshua, is the Most High, and he died. How can you make a claim that you live forever and then you die?
Warn them from me.
I mean, family, just think about this right here. You know your whole body, right? Okay. If your finger get cut off from your body, that's still your finger. That's still your finger. That's a part of you.
Warn them from me.
Oh, but you can take that finger and you can look at that DNA and it'll match yours.
Wake up.
It'll match yours. Why? Because that's a part of you. But Jesus supposed to be the Most High Son, came from him, and then he died. How? How can the eternal one die? And here is a mortal being saying, I praise and honor him that liveth forever, whom dominion is an everlasting. His dominion is no beginning and no end. dominion, and his kingdom is from generation to generation, and all the inhabitants of the earth are reputed as nothing, and he doeth according to his will in the armies of heaven and among the inhabitants of the earth, and none can stay his hand or say unto him, what doest thou? End of story. He does whatever he wants to. So family, there's nobody but the Most High living God of Israel. That's who I put all my trust in. I hate to even talk to you guys about these other deities. I do, but I have to talk to you guys about them because you guys are out here dibbling dabbling with all these other entities instead of staying home with your own God.
Warn them from me.
I mean, how hard is that? But see, but y'all love to wonder.
Wake up.
Y'all do. Y'all love to wonder. But anyway, I know and hope this here has been a very, very informative teaching. Share it with your family members. Family, share it with them. Share it with them, and then ask them questions. Ask them if Yeshua or Jesus is this, then why is this? And then tell them, don't tell me no kind of bullshit about, well, and Isaiah is pointing to, no, Isaiah never said a damn thing about Jesus. Nothing. At any time.
Warn them from me.
There was no prophecy ever prophesied about Jesus coming anytime. It was talking about Solomon.
Warn them from me.
It was. Jesus never had a kingdom up on his shoulder, but King David and Solomon did.
Wake up.
I mean, these are little things. Y'all just think about it. All he did was walk around getting drunk because they called him a wine bibbler, and he never denied it. Y'all go read the story. And he said yes. John the Baptist didn't come eating and drinking, but I did. He was nothing but a drunk. On the streets, he was nothing but a drunk. That's what he was. But y'all love this. I mean, who would put their whole existence into the hands of a drunk? Go read it over there in Matthew. He said, I came drinking and eating. And y'all call me a wine bibbler. They did call him a wine bibbler because he was getting drunk. There's no reason for somebody to call you a drunk if they never seen you getting drunk. And you didn't deny it. You say, yeah, I came drinking. But anyway, I get so upset because black people are so easily influenced. And here I am, I can't even read fluently. But yet still, I have understanding to see through all that smoking shit that the New Testament is nothing but bullshit.
Warn them from me. Wake up.
But y'all can read all fluently. Y'all have been to college and everything, and y'all can't even see what I mean. Anyway, family, we love you guys. I'm over here at the high priest over the whole house of Israel. Play the video over and over. Think about it, okay? And we know the Most High will give you clear understanding. Until next time, we say shalom.
You've been lied to, thinking Jesus came for you. Bled, died on a cross just to save you. And you've been made a fool, thinking you can speak it, confessing with your mouth Jesus Christ and believe it. Well now, you've been made a fool. What a fool, what a fool, what a fool. The Most High, he only rules in every nation, every heathen soon to see it. The Most High God is Israel's Redeemer, and only a fool would put another God before him. First commandment, put no other God before me. Calling on Jesus Christ, Christ insanity. Believing on another God, pure insanity. You've been lied to, Jesus can't save you. 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 You've been lied to, no one can save you. You've been lied to.
This is the high priest, L.D. Smith, the one.
Most High, praise to the Most High. All praise, praise to the Most High. God of Israel, Most High, praise to the Most High. All praise, praise to the Most High. God of Israel, Most High. Praise to the Most High. All praise. Praise to the Most High. God of Israel. Most High. Praise to the Most High. All praise. Praise to the Most High. God of Israel. Most High. Praise to the Most High. All praise. Praise to the Most High. God of Israel. Most High. Praise to the Most High. All praise. Praise to the Most High. God of Israel. Most High. Praise to the Most High. All praise. Praise to the Most High. God of Israel. Most High. Praise to the Most High. All praise. Praise to the Most High. God of Israel. Most High. Praise to the Most High. All praise. Praise to the Most High. God of Israel.
Warn them from me. Wake up. Warn them from me. Wake up. Warn them from me. Wake up. Warn them from me. Wake up.